right, here we are at Adam's house. It's New Year's Eve. We are getting ready to play a game of Dropzone Commander. We've got 4 players here. We're going to do a 2 versus 2. Will and his Scourge are going to ally with my Shaltari versus Mike and Adam with their Resistance and UCM respectively. We're playing 750 points per player, skirmish level forces, so that we're kind of restricted as to what we can play. And I can't remember the name of the mission, but it's one where we have to gather pieces of intel. We've got 9 pieces of intel all around the board, and we'll roll to see what we get.
Mission's called Bad Boys 2.
Bad Boys 2 is apparently what Mike is naming the mission. We think we're going to have the rules a bit more narrowed down this time and be a bit more accurate with it. So, again, be gentle with us if we screw something up. This is, for some of us, their first game. Others, it's the second or third. So, again, be gentle. Let's take a look and see what everyone's got today. Here we have my 750 points worth of Shaltari. I have 3 of the Eden Gates, 2 Haven Terror Gates, 2 squads of infantry, a squad of Tomahawks, 2 Bird Eaters, protecting an Ocelot, and then a Fire Drake. This is 1 battle group, that's another, and that is the 3rd. No commander upgrade, by the way. I don't think any of us are taking commander upgrades.
No. I did.
Oh, Mike did, apparently. Jerk. Here we have Will's Scourge. He's got a group of Hunters and Reapers in 1 battle group, both with transports. He has a group of Invaders with his infantry in another transport. And then he has a Occupation Patrol formation with some more Reapers and 4 Prowlers, some little scout things with laser cutters. They're pretty cool. We're debating what movie we think they come from. I think these resemble the Sentinels from the Matrix. You guys can tell us what you think in the comments. I did forget to mention that Will does have an Intruder beta for his Prowlers, so don't jump on us for forgetting that. He doesn't have the model for it, so one of his Marauders is going to be proxying as the beta. We're just going to mark it with a die or something. Here we have Mike's Orcs, Resistance. Oh. I had to do it just to poke him. He's got 6 rocket trucks in a Kraken with 2 Cyclones, 3 gun wagons in a... Again, how can you not call them Orcs? Gun wagons, rocket trucks? Come on. Gun wagons in another Kraken, battle buses in a Kraken with all of his infantry, and then 4 stands of Free Riders. So we got 1, 2, 3, 4 battle groups right there. Mike wanted me to point out his commander is in this Kraken.
That would be my Dropzone.
His Dropzone commander is in that. All right, here we are with Adam's UCM. He's got 4 battle groups. He's got the Condor with the Bear and the infantry, a Condor with Rapiers, a Condor with Scimitars, and the Lift Hawk is going to be proxying as an Albatross, so he can use his Ferrum aircraft carrier drone launcher with, what were they called? Star Sprite drones? Something like that? Yeah. They're so cute. Star Bright.
No,
yeah,
I don't know.
Something. Yeah, let's see. They are Star Sprites. I was right. Star Sprite drones. They're awful cute and Eldari.
Little stars on them.
There you go.
Rainbow.
We're gonna borrow my daughter's Rainbow Bright stuff and paint them up just like that.
I love Rainbow Bright.
There's a shot of the table after turn 1. With the back and forth activation, it's just going to be easier to go over what happened from both sides totally. Some of Adam's Marines jumped in the building. Got the piece of intel there for 1 point. Found an objective in that one, so they got a point plus they're holding an objective. Mike's Resistance Fighters grabbed that one for another point, so they have 3 points now. The Ferrum launched its drones. The Condors, not the Condors, I'm sorry, Cyclones have moved up. They're getting ready to jump on our dropships. Meanwhile, I have 2 of my gates that took up positions behind the buildings. Flew up as fast as they can just to kind of get ready next turn to deploy and hold the middle. Will grabbed one of the objectives there for us, and then is getting ready to grab one in this building as well. And that's it. I dropped my Ocelot off to get a nice line of sight right down the middle of the table at that building. And Adam kind of put his Ferrum right in my firing sight. We'll see if I can take it down. I'm going to walk around the table throughout the game just so you can get different angles and see how things are playing around here. My Fire Drake came around here to shoot at the rocket technicals, which disembarked and played a number on Will's battle tanks right there. Will took some hits. He lost
the Hunters.
Yeah, all 3 of his Hunters to those rocket tanks, and then in return we destroyed 5 of the 6 rocket tanks.
They're technicals?
Technicals, excuse me. Rocket trucks, TRUKKS. We shot down both of his Cyclones with Will's anti-aircraft tanks. Other cool things that happened. The Bear with the infantry, they jump back in. They have the objective, and they're holding on to it in the APC here. And they're going to come over and still try to grab some more points. My 2 infantry units jumped out and found intel on both of those for 2 points. Will grabbed, embarked the guys who were in that building in their APC and jumped in their dropship. It flew over here, and the other APC disembarked, and the infantry jumped out and grabbed that objective. So we have 4 total points. They have 3 right now, but they're holding an objective 2 for a 4th. So at the moment it is a draw. The Fire Drake has taken 3 points of damage from lots of different shots. Lots of fire that came at it this turn. Mostly from the Ferrum, the drones that came around. They buzzed around the corner, and the Star Sprite drones did 1 point and then 2 points from the gun wagons here, which have the most ridiculous, these stupid things, 18-inch countermeasure range, they're energy 6, right?
Mm-hmm.
And 2 shots each.
2 plus.
How these underground resistance fighters get some of the best weapons in the game, I don't know. And 2 damage points, yeah, you can't break their stuff. It's terrible. Terrible. Anyway, we're going to move into the next turn and see if we can't break this stalemate. Turn 3, the Shaltari and Scourge kind of just repositioned around here, getting ready to bounce some guys from one gate to the next. My Ocelot jumped in that one and repositioned over here. I have a gate that flew way over there to be able to get my Terror gates to jump out there. Speaking of which, I lost one of them to shooting, so I'm down to a single APC. My Tomahawks came around the corner, shot down 2 of the gun wagons right there. Try to clear up some space for my fire dragon to maneuver so it didn't get killed with reaction fire. It tried to turn around and drop its large blast on the rapiers and sabers that were kind of clustered over there. But Mike's last remaining gun truck missed. Adam's reaction fire, he had 9 shots. On the 9th shot, he hit it and did double damage and blew up my Fire Drake. So the Fire Drake crashed and burned. My Bird Eaters knocked out 7 of the drones. 4 more popped right out, and they're going to fly over here towards my gate down there to try to take it out next turn, or this turn, excuse me, turn coming up. The Marines over here jumped out of their APC to grab this building, but it was a booby trap. The Legionnaires, excuse me. They didn't take any damage, so the building took a point. And that's it.
Big close combats, man.
Oh yeah, and we're about ready to initiate a close quarter battle right here between my Braves and the Outriders. We just have no idea how to do it, so we're looking up rules right now to find out exactly where they're going to go, when we activate it, and how it works. See you after turn 4. So let's start with the close quarter battle. If it weren't for Mike playing a card that gave all his guys a dodge save, I would have done a lot more damage, but as it is, I only did 2 and he did 1 in return, so nothing happened. He did jump another squad of his resistance fighters in there to help to join in next turn. My Tomahawks all got destroyed from concentrated fire from the sabers and other resistance crap. More drones got spawned. These ones came around here and shot at the my gate right here. Oh no, they blew up the APC. That's right, they blew up my interrogate. Back over there, I killed one of the rapiers with my Tomahawks before they went down, and I tried to do an end run to get back towards this last objective over here we haven't collected, to get the with one of my gates, but Adam reaction fired and shot it down with some lucky shooting.
And we got the objective back
Yep,
there.
and they have the objective back there as well. So right now the score is 6-6, and they have 1 in the hole with the objective they're carrying. The game might come down to whoever can grab that point. And we're going to move into turn 5. All right, this game is coming down to a couple really quick decisions we have to make. It is turn 5. The only way that Will and I can draw it, even with a tie, is if we get something over there to grab that objective. So we've got a Marauder full of troops flying that way. Hopefully we can get there next turn. We're going to measure it in a minute just to see if it's even worth it. We did blow up the Condor over here, trapping these Legionnaires here, so they can't get to either of these 2 objectives to score points. The other one in those buildings, maybe. We'll see. However, Mike, what we did was we set up a roadblock here because we knew Mike's got a bus full of his renegades right here. So we set up a little walker roadblock, so he has to blow them up to get through it. And he only did 1 damage point to one of the walkers. I grounded the gate too, just to add another body in the way.
I don't have any more.
And that's it. So we thought we were going to get crafty by I had the monorail card to link those 2 buildings, but Adam countered it with his espionage card, which is the 2nd turn in a row they've done that. We've gone, hey, we got something, and they go, oh, here's the thing, espionage. They actually espionaged our espionage last turn. It was kind of funny. So we're gonna take a look at turn 6 real quick. We're gonna measure it out. If we can't even get over there and get guys in that building, we're not even gonna play the turn out. We'll just come back to the end of the video and. All right, we're gonna call the game right here because Adam drove his rapier around the corner and shot down our last Marauder full of troops. They made the same kind of roadblock that we did, but I think we still could have gotten around it with the Marauder and the Invader APC to grab that point to tie the game. But it just wasn't going to be in the cards for us. Will had 2 Prowlers charge in there and try to use their laser cutters to rip it apart, and he rolled double 1s on his damage rolls, so it was just bad. Anyway, it was a great back and forth game.
It's close.
Nobody had more than a 2-point lead the entire game, which is cool. And that was because you guys spent the first turn grabbing objectives, and we positioned it, then got it back in the second turn. So it was a very close game, real cool stuff. Some real fun shenanigans happened with the cards. The last turn, Mike drew monorail, so he was going to connect these 2 buildings, but I espionaged that and got them back. So that was the only thing that really mattered this whole game, because they have 6 points to our 6, plus they have the objective in hand over here. So thanks for watching. Let us know if we screwed anything up again, but be gentle, and we'll see you in 2015.